Hello everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. And I'm back with another makeup tutorial, and yes, you guys know it, this is another look inspired by FACECHARTISTE. I am obsessed with this page, you guys. It is so good. I can't tell you guys how amazing the art that is done on that page. It is so inspiring. I want to do all the looks on that page on my face because it is so pretty and it's so different and it's so artsy and it's so me. I'm just totally obsessed with this page. Today's inspiration, it is this picture right here. I'm gonna put it here or here so you guys can see it, and I'm also gonna link their Instagram page as well, and it's also going to be in the description box if you want to go ahead and follow them, which I highly recommend. Go ahead and follow them. They are amazing, their work is amazing, and I'm just totally obsessed with this page. This is another look and I really like it. I was feeling the blue vibes today, and that little silver in there, the glitter silver, just really brings it all together. And also the rhinestones, obviously, I just had to put them in there. I'm totally obsessed, and this is the look. I can't stop, literally, I can't stop staring at myself. I'm just in love with this look. Before I go ahead and show you guys how I created this, if you're new here to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and taking your time to watch my video. It really means a lot to me, and if you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video, and I would love to have you guys a part of the light family that I have here on my channel. If you guys would like to learn how I created this look, please keep on watching. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and start with this makeup tutorial. So this is what we are recreating today. It's such a beautiful look, and I don't know why, I was just feeling blue and I saw this look and I'm like, perfect. So I decided to go ahead and create it. Obviously I did my own little twist to it. On the pictures where the rhinestones are, these are like little stars, and I added this one extra. I tried to do a star in the inner corners. I don't know, it kind of failed. I'm not really good at drawing stars, to be honest, but I ended up doing rhinestones instead of the stars just to make it easier for me. I just have to apologize also for the background noise. My mom's speaking to my grandma, so we're Arab and we're loud, so I'm very sorry about that. So if you hear my mom talking in the back, then I do highly apologize. I'm gonna try to fast forward the little scenes that takes a little bit more time, so I kind of isolate the noise from the background and just leave you guys with my little background music. But yeah, I do apologize if you hear my mom talking in the background. So let's go ahead and prime. I'm using my P. Louise primer potion, and this one is in Rumor 1, and I'm just gonna add a generous amount of this, not too much, but you do want to add some, because honestly, like, I've tried so many primers and I keep loving this one. It just works super well. And I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and I'm just going to start blending this primer all over the eyelid, all the way up to the brow bone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all of that, and I'm just gonna take my fingers and pat it and remove some brush streaks because it tends to do that. Now you can go ahead and grab any blue eyeshadow palette that you have. The one that I have that I honestly really love because it's so pigmented, it is my Jeffery Star palette, and this is the Blue Blood eyeshadow palette. Now I'm not sure if he still has it on his website. You can go ahead and check it out. Honestly, this palette, it is just too beautiful, and I love every blue shade this palette has. And low-key, blue has been one of my favorite colors. That's why I'm pulling out this blue inspiration today for you guys. So I am obsessed with this look. So I don't know, I might pop on some contact lenses. Not sure yet, most probably not. I really like how my eye color looks with the blue. I find the brown really pops more with my eye, even though I prefer when the hazel is out. Blue makes my brown eyes pop, which I like. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the dark shade. This is the darkest eyeshadow in this palette, and this one here is called Undertaker, and I'm gonna take it with a small little brush like so, and I'm just gonna go and put that in the inner corners and also in the outer corners. You're gonna see this is pigmented, you guys. Like, little goes a long way. And also, one tip, do not overpack your brush, because it's just gonna be a mess and you're gonna have fallouts all over. And I'm also gonna take it and I'm also going to put that in the outer corners as well and just place it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna look messy for a little while, but then once it comes to the blending, it makes it a little bit more seamless, I guess. So I'm just gonna go and place it like that and pat it, pat it, pat it. And I'm just gonna clean the brush. I have a little thing here that I clean my brushes with, just to remove any of the eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna go and start blending it into circular motions a little bit, just to kind of start fading it just a tiny bit. And I'm gonna try to wing the dark color as well. If it's not too wingy, then don't worry about it. We can work on that little wing afterwards. But just try to blend it just to make it a little bit seamless when you apply the second color. So this is how it is looking. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this light blue shade right here. This one here is called I'm Cold, and I am loving this color. This color is so pretty and it blends super nicely. So I'm just gonna apply it right on top of Undertaker, and I'm gonna start blending it with it. And circular motions is the best way to go, and trust me, I just find that it just makes the blending much better when you go more in a circular motion. And I'm just going to start blending this outwards. Circular motions also, when it comes to the outer corners, try to wing out the color if you can. And I'm also going to join both only on the top in the crease, and blend and join, blend and join. And when you do that, I feel like it just blends much better. You have a better blending, and you could always go back and repack that dark navy color. Don't worry about it fading out. You can easily go ahead and apply a little bit more of it just to make it pop. So let's go ahead and just apply this light blue. Make sure you have a nice little blending, and then we can go back with the navy. I'm just gonna grab that navy again, and I'm going to just start repacking it and making it a little bit darker, and try to fade it outwards a little bit, creating a wing motion. I know it's a little bit hard, especially if you're using a rounded brush like so. Especially when you're using a rounded brush like so, it is a little bit harder to wing out the eyeshadow. But if you keep a lighter hand and just slowly start flicking out the eyeshadow, then it will slowly create that little wing that you are looking for. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this navy color again and just really pack it, and just to make it pop a little bit more. And again, circular motions, I can emphasize on how much the circular motion work with blending the eyeshadow, but it really does. So try to use circular motions as much as you can to blend. Now I'm also gonna grab I'm Cold, and I'm gonna start dragging it to the lower lash line like so. To help me with all of this blending, I like to take a color that is very close to my skin tone, and this palette has the perfect one, and it is this one right here. This one here is called Wealthy. So I'm just gonna grab it with a big brush, and I'm gonna start blending this blue into my skin. And this is also gonna help with somewhat the wing, or like flicking out the eyeshadow, blending it a little bit into the skin, and just moving your brush a little bit upwards like this. It's gonna help a little bit with the blending. I do want the brow bone to pop, so I'm gonna be using this color right here. It is a frosty white shade. I believe this is called Cullinan, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just gonna grab it with a brush. Now this is very pigmented, so be careful. So I'm just gonna go and pack it right under the brow bone, just only on the outer corners, and just pack it right there. I'm gonna take the brush that I used the light blue with, and I'm just going to blend it with the blue, just to have it more on a blended look, if you know what I mean. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the blue on the lid, and I'm using a nice shimmery blue, which is this one right here. This is called Ice Tray, and this is such a beautiful color. And I'm gonna take it with a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna go and pack it in the middle. This on its own, it is such a beautiful blue. It has blue, but I do see some purple, but very, very light, to be honest. I don't know, maybe because of the reflex, it gives me a little bit of purple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it. I'm not gonna drag it all the way up. I wanna keep it matte. And I'm gonna take that light blue color again, I'm Cold, and I'm just going to lightly blend it like this a little bit in the crease. Now you can go ahead and re-add a little bit of darkness. I'm gonna go back with Undertaker, and I'm just gonna pack Undertaker on the outer corners just to darken up the eye a little bit. And I'm also gonna put some on the inner corners too. And I'm going to blend it again with the light blue. I'm gonna take Wealthy again, and I'm just gonna start blending Wealthy in the inner corners here just a little bit to blend the harshness of the blue and just to have it more on a blended effect and less crazy, you know. Now we're gonna go ahead with the liner. This is the most nerve-wracking part for me, especially in the inner corners, to create that star. But let's go ahead and start off easy. We're gonna go ahead and create the wing. I'll show you how I did it because I did it a little bit different. So I'm taking my UrbanDecay, this is the 24/7 ink liquid liner in shade 0, and I'm going to create a nice little wing going upwards like that. And then I'm just gonna go and create an open wing. I'll show you. So this is called an open wing, which is a wing that you don't kind of fill up, but I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I will be filling it up, but only in the outer corners. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill here, and I'm gonna fade it, kind of do like an ombre look with this. And the way to do it, just really keep a light hand and just flick it very, very lightly with the eyeshadow so it kind of looks like it's blended into the eyeshadow. Just like that. That was easier than I expected, to be honest. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here. So first, I'm just gonna go ahead and create the line going all the way down to the tear duct. It doesn't matter if you think it's too close, it's fine. We're gonna apply like a silver glitter so it won't really show after. Now comes to the star. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and create my first line going downwards a little bit. I don't know how that's gonna end up like, but we are going to try as much as we can to do a star. Now I'm gonna go and create the star. I'm just gonna try to match it up to the other eye as much as possible. So I'm gonna go create my little line like so, and do a little triangle here in the middle like this, and then join the corners with the little triangle that we just created. Ooh, you need, try to blink or else your eye is gonna dry out. And you're just gonna go and fill that star up. That star looks pretty wonky, but We're gonna try to fix it, but by fixing it, I know it's gonna get worse. It's looking like this. I tried my best to match it up as much as possible, but we're gonna move on. Oh, I forgot to do the little line on this side. I forgot to do a line over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a little thin line right on top of the spaced liner or spaced wing. Now I'm gonna take a glitter glue. This is my favorite one. This is from NYX. I honestly don't know if they still have it. If they do, grab it. It is one of my favorites. And I'm going to be grabbing this with an angled little brush. So I'm just gonna load my brush with this glitter glue, and I'm just gonna put it where I did the liners, literally right in the middle of the liners, and here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my favorite glittery silver. This is from Makeup Revolution, and this was from the Marilyn Monroe collection. And this is the silver. This one here is called Glamour. I'm gonna take it with the same angled brush, and I'm going to pack this right in the middle like this. Wow, the silver is just one of my favorite. The texture of this silver, it's kind of like loose but pressed at the same time, liquidy but yet dry. I don't know how they did this formula, but I can tell you guys they nailed it. It is such a beautiful silvery glittery goodness. It is just to die for. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my black liquid liner again, and I'm just gonna enhance the liners a little bit because they got hit a little bit with the glitter. We need them to pop again. Let's go ahead and do the lower lash line. I'm gonna be grabbing shade I'm Cold, which is the light blue, and I'm just gonna put that all over the lower lash line. And I'm also grabbing this blue right here. This is called Blue Blood, and I'm just going to pack that on right on top of I'm Cold and just blend it out as well. I'm gonna take the brush that I used the skin tone color with. It doesn't have any color on it. I'm just gonna take it just to blend out the blue. We're gonna make the waterline a little bit more intense. We are doing a black eyeliner inside the eye. This one here is one of my favorite black eyeliners. This is the MAC Chromographic Pencil in Black. I don't know if you could still find this. Mine is pretty small. I definitely need a new one. But I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this and put that on the waterline. And I'm also going to somewhat drag it on the lash line because I want to smoke it out just a tiny bit with the brush. So just fading it like this. I'm gonna take a little bit of I'm Cold and I'm gonna go over that because I went a little bit darker on this side than on the other eye. We'll make it darker too, so it's fine. It's always easier to make it darker than making it lighter, right? I'm gonna take a little bit of Wealthy, that skin tone color, and I'm just going to put that right there like this. I forgot to add one color on actually the lid, and I'm using the Danessa Myricks Light Ground palette. This palette is so pretty, and I have the best excuse to use the blue right here, so I'm using this blue right here. This one here is called Relentless, and I'm going to grab that with my ring finger. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Look how beautiful this blue is. It is stunning. The more you pack it, the more crazy it gets, and your girl gets obsessed with this blue. And I'm just gonna grab that little brush and I'm just going to fade it like this with the dark blue, but look how beautiful this looks. Now I'm gonna take the Groundwork palette from Vanessa Myricks, and I'm gonna grab the black shade right here. This one here is called Tourmaline, and I'm gonna go and pack this on the outer corners just to darken it up a little bit on the wing. Same thing in the inner corners right there. And I'm also gonna take the dark navy color, Undertaker, and I'm gonna pack it right on top just to make it a little bit more intense. Now I do have a lot of fallouts from that shimmery blue that we did, but it's okay, just grab a brush and fade it out like this. I'm gonna show you how I apply the rhinestones. I just take my lash glue. My lash glue is almost done, and I'm gonna put 3 dots. So I have one here, and another dot right here. And I'm using black rhinestones. I got these from Amazon, to be honest. I'll try to find where I got them from and maybe leave you the link. So I'm gonna use a rhinestone that is a little bit bigger. The bigger one is gonna go in the middle, and you just stick it and it sticks pretty well on there. And then I'm gonna take 2 little middle ones, one here and one here. It's the easiest application ever. Put one on the outer corner and one right in the middle at the lower lash line. And these are gonna be more of the smaller ones. One like this and like this. We're gonna go ahead and apply mascara and lashes. The lashes I'm using are from Glamlid. These are the taco lashes, and this one here, they are Al Pastor. I don't know if you can still find these, to be honest, but they are pretty, they are full, they are wingy. We love that. And then mascara, honestly, I've been obsessed with this mascara. This is the Urban Decay. It's called the Precision Bigger, Blacker, Badder Mascara. So I'll go ahead and apply these, and I'll be back to do the face makeup with you guys. All right, the eyes are done. The face is looking very blah. We're gonna go ahead and change that up. Let's go ahead and contour. I'm using my Too Faced Soleil bronzer, and we're gonna go ahead, and you know me, we're gonna go chisel out this face because this face needs it ASAP, if you guys know what I mean right now, you know. We're gonna contour the nose. We're gonna make it look really nice and snatched. My nose lately has been bothering me a lot, and I don't know. I'm thinking about something that I wanna do. Don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. I'm very, very close on doing it, but yeah, my nose has been bothering me a little bit. Especially with my weight loss, I feel like it's just being very prominent. But we'll see. We're gonna go ahead and blush. I'm using this is the GlowGasm from Charlotte Tilbury. We're gonna use these 2 right here, and we're gonna GlowGasm this face up. I'm gonna also take this brown because why not? Let's use this Glow 1, 2 to glow up the face. I feel like I need more blush. I'm taking the Juvia's Place palette. I'm gonna mix Yara and Tau, which is my 2 favorite in this palette. We're gonna go and pop that just here in the corners and the outer corners. I'm gonna go ahead and add my beauty marks using Frick. This is basically used for freckles, but I use it for my beauty marks and it works just as good. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take a Q-tip and I go over it so it looks more like a beauty mark than just a brown little dot. Let's go ahead and set this face because it's been very dry. For lips, on the picture, there's some purple going on, and honestly, I don't feel purple. It's gonna go so well with this look, especially on my skin tone. So, as you guys all know, I'm gonna go safe and we're gonna do nude. So I'm gonna be using my Charlotte Tilbury. This one, it is one of my favorite. It's called Iconic Nude. And we're gonna go ahead and line the lips. I'm gonna do the fill in the corners. I'm going to use my Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Nude, the Plumping Lip Color. I want something glossy. I want something to pop these lips, and this is perfect. Alrighty, this is the look. Your girl is obsessed. It turned out to be super nice. Let me go ahead and put on a nice top, fix the hair, and I'll be right back to finish up this tutorial. Alright, you guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun creating this look. It is so nice. It is so classy, yet very elegant as well. And I'm just really obsessed with the blue. I was craving the blue vibes, and definitely my craving is fulfilled right now. I am so obsessed with this look. It is phenomenal. Like always, all the products that I use in this video are going to be linked in the description box down below. If you are curious on certain products that I use on my face, you can check out the description below. Also, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, just leave them all in the comments down below, and I'll try my best to answer each and one of you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.